Here's where Faithworks holds lunch every weekday from 12 to 1.
This is the Faithworks classroom, where majority of their courses are held and many of their discussions and group counseling sessions take place.
Name is Magnificent Myra, and so at Faithworks, all the students there and all the employees and teachers get to choose their Faithworks name, which is just adding an adjective at the beginning of your name. And so I chose Magnificent. Faithworks is a faith-based program that is centered around 13 weeks, and they provide students with counseling. They provide the students an internship at the end of the semester, and they give them any additional support that they may need.
Hi guys, my Faithworks name was Naturally Nancy, and some of the things that I learned from Faithworks through this experience was that there's a large diversity of people that can become a student there. The minimum age to start being a student there is 18 years old. They offer classes Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's pretty much like a full-time job being at Faithworks. They offer classes such as morning scripture, in which students talk about the Bible and they reflect through it. They do like reflection on it. They also offer recovery education, in which students learn how to recover from past experiences and move forward and do better choices based off previous things they've done. They also offer curriculum, which was one of the most prominent classes that I attended to. And in curriculum, they learned education skills, job skills, performance skills in order to obtain an internship at the end of the program. And I thought it was really good to go over strengths and weaknesses, not only the students, but us as well. And it was really good to also learn about stuff we didn't really talk about. But they also offer a finance class in which they learn to manage money and how to effectively use their money once they actually acquire a job. My experience at Faithworks has been very positive. I feel like I've also grown with the students. We all share our experiences and personal things that we go through, and it was just positive overall.
Yeah, so just like Nancy was saying, I also had a positive experience there. I really liked how we got to start from the beginning, and now we're getting to see these individuals grow, and we're getting to see them start their internship and see how excited they are, and everything they've been learning throughout the semester are getting to apply it for this internship. But my favorite part has been attending lunch, and so when we attend lunch, we all get to share something about ourselves. Just getting to be at Faithworks, we get to understand all the resources that Abilene has to offer, and so that's also something I have found neat through the service learning.
Okay, I'm Steadfast Shelby, and so I'm going to finish talking about some of their daily classes. One of the classes that they have is a study of Matthew, and they start in Matthew chapter 5 on Sermon on the Mount, and they go through that and they apply it to how they're going to live their lives and look at their lives in conflict and things like that differently. So one of the other classes is nutrition. They learn during this class how to grocery shop for proper food, and they write food groups to eat and how to just take care of their bodies. They also attend group counseling on Fridays. This is a time where they're able to open up and share their experiences and stories and lives with each other. They are also required to go to individual counseling as well. Some of the other aspects that Faithworks offers their students are things like a store where they can go and buy professional clothes for a discounted rate to wear to their interviews. They also have haircut coupons. They give them gas money. They will offer to pay some of their bills depending on the financial need at the time. They have laundry coins so that they can go and do their laundry for free at a laundromat downtown, but they also have a laundromat or washer and dryer there at the Faithworks building where they can go and bring their clothes and do their laundry there for free. They also offer free resume printing to their students, and one of their instructors will go through and edit and help the students really fine-tune their resume before they print it off and send it out for interviews.
Okay. Hi, I'm Laughing Lindsay, and I want to talk about the community at Faithworks. So Faithworks not only has classes where they learn things, but they also, in those classes, create this community and family. And that was something that was really cool to see during our time there. So the Faithworks community is really close-knit. The students who did not know each other before the program created their own community during the process. They stepped out of their roles as students and began to help each other in ways that they weren't asked to do by the curriculum. In my time at Faithworks, I watched them read each other's resumes in their free time, and even read the resumes of former students who came in and said, "Hey, I'm applying for a job, can you read my resume?" On one of the days I went to Faithworks, a student was preparing to go to court, and the other students went to the computer lab during their free time and wrote out character references for her to take to the judge to give her her best chance out of their own free time, and they poured their heart out in writing those character references. And since that student has had a time in jail, they have sent letters to her like every day, talked to her on the phone as much as they can, and even sent over the coursework of Faithworks in order to allow her to continue the program even while in jail. And our contact at Faithworks even stated that she's been helping teach some of the people that she met in the jail through her coursework's curriculum, which is really awesome. The group has definitely created their own like family as well, not only community. I have seen a motherly relationship form between one of the women in the program and a younger man in the program. On multiple occasions, she helped him organize his class binder. She also asked him hard questions one day whenever he felt unmotivated. Questions like, why are you here? What are you trying to gain from Faithworks, and what do you need to be doing right now to get there? And that actually drove him to finish the coursework for the day. So in conclusion, the side effect of these classes is the community that formed during the classes. The students who didn't know each other before the program became a supporting community that would fight for each other to complete the program.
So my favorite aspect of the Faithworks program was the morning scripture reading and journaling. I found that it was a time to just kind of gather myself and set my eyes on something greater than I am and just mentally get ready for the day.
My favorite part of Faithworks, or at least of my time there, was actually during like the breaks in between classes, because that's when I really got to talk to the students. They would really like slowly over the course of the semester open up to me and share more and more about their lives, and it was really cool seeing how they changed through the whole process.
Hi, I'm Level-Headed Lindsay, and today I'm going to talk about what lunchtime at Faithworks looked like. So every single day they have lunch, Monday through Friday. It's a free lunch that generally consists of something healthier, and it's open to the entire community. So whether it's current students, past Faithworks students, they're able to bring people along with them. It's just kind of a time for community, for everyone to kind of get together and know that they have a meal provided. At the beginning of each meal, they'll go around and ask a specific question. And these are generally kind of personal questions that each person answers in front of the entire group of everyone that's there. And so an example of what a question would be is like, what is something you wish you could tell your 16-year-old self? And these questions are just really to kind of help everybody come together and relate to one another and empathize with each other and kind of get to know each other on a little bit of a different level than what maybe in the classroom is, or when somebody new comes in, you may not necessarily really know that person, but through these questions, you're able to learn a little bit more about their background and who they are. And also at lunch, so each student has a mentor that's a volunteer from the community, and they come in on certain days during lunch, and each student is assigned one person, and so they'll pull that person aside and kind of discuss how they are, if there's certain things that that mentor can pray for the student, and just kind of be there for that student in any way that they can, and kind of have somebody to talk to. And so after lunch, all of the students are kind of assigned a job, and whether that's like sweeping and mopping the kitchen, or watering the garden, or helping out with dishes, these jobs allow the students to recognize that when they get their job done, that they are helping out with their team. And as small as it seems, it kind of teaches the students that if they weren't there to complete that job, that the job wouldn't get done. So when they do complete it, they're able to kind of help out with completing this whole idea of cleaning up. So my favorite thing about Faithworks isn't really a specific like time or thing, but I remember like sitting in class, and there would be certain occasions when somebody would have something that they were going through in life, and something that was really difficult for them, and they would begin to talk about it, and there was often emotion kind of tied to whatever event this was or specific thing that it was. So I just thought that it was really neat that all the students were kind of able to come together and kind of comfort that person and empathize with that person, whether it was something that they had experienced before or something that they had never gone through. And so I just thought it was neat how all of the students were able to kind of comfort each other, even if it wasn't something specific that they were going through.
And I am Relaxed Ricky, or I am working on trying to be Relaxed Ricky. I really loved my time at Faithworks. We've already kind of discussed, all the wonderful things Faithworks has done. And I think I speak for our entire group when I say, one of the things it's done for us is make us better, more servant-oriented people. And as we know from this course, being better people, being more service-oriented and empathetic is going to help us be better at future OTs. Something that really affected us as a group was in class. We learned that one of the students wasn't going to be able to provide Christmas for their kids. And it was because they weren't working, and the reason they're not working is because they're at Faithworks every day from 8 to 5, trying to better their life for themselves and for their family. But that's 13 weeks, and that they're without income essentially. And so we as a group decided that we were going to pull money together and help her provide Christmas for her family. And so that's just something. You hear about those kinds of stories all the time, and it is sad, but it's a lot different when it's someone you've gotten to know over 13 weeks. And it really just broke my heart, and I know it broke, the other person I was in class with that day's heart. And so I'm just really thankful that, Faithworks even provided us this opportunity to help someone. Because as much as I would love to say I would have done that on my own, I don't know if I would have, or if I would have found that opportunity. And I'm thankful God put that opportunity in place for us as a group. And that probably is my favorite thing. I mean, I love lots of things about Faithworks. I love the lunches and all that, but I really think that opportunity was my favorite part of the experience. And we're getting to do it anonymously and through the head teacher. And so I think just overall it's going to be a really wonderful thing that gets to happen from this experience that we do. And so overall, I am just so excited for these students because they're getting ready to graduate in mid-December. And I just think we had an awesome overall time at Faithworks.